filmmaking is this ability to harness a story with these incredible actors and locations and to somehow find a way of bringing it all together. It's an interesting thing to go back in this particular case because it was shot on film, and the 4K allows us to go right back to the original negative, which we did in this case. So technically it was important to monitor that. But it's a pretty special film in terms of being able to have brought together this extraordinary cast and also to have found these amazing locations in British Columbia that I just sort of chanced upon during a family trip, and I was working on the adaptation, and I thought this is where it has to be shot.
I won't lie.
I don't want you to lie.
No matter what I'm asked, I'll tell the truth.
Of course.
I mean, I'd been in film since I was 4 years old, but I don't think it was ever something I took very seriously. It was something I kind of did as a kid. I occasionally found it fun, usually not. But it certainly wasn't where I saw my life going. I was really interested in political activism, maybe writing, politics, and I think watching Adam direct this film really made me realize he was trying to articulate and uncover something about the human condition and igniting a conversation that felt really profound and important and not at all frivolous, which is what I always thought films were. So I think it really shifted for me what I felt films were and what they could mean.
Come on, everybody! Come up quickly, we haven't got all day. Now, I want you to listen to me.
What is it?
I got a few things I have to tell you.
Just the way Dolores gets so excited with the kids.
Rule number 1.
No, it's like the biggest thing in her life.
Don't put your fingers into any of the cages.
You only understand legacy in terms of time away from the production, because when you're making it, it's so fraught with so many issues, and we had tons of issues with this film. It was made for an insanely low budget, given its ambitions, and there's a moment when the filmmaker watches the assembly after the shoot, and it became really clear that the structure of the film, as the script dictated, was not working. And so the editing became like the last draft, and it wasn't until we actually premiered it that we understood that we had something quite special.
As you see her, 2 years later, I wonder if you realize something. I wonder if you understand that all of us, Dolores, me, the children who survived, the children who didn't, that we're all citizens of a different town now. A place with its own special rules and its own special laws. A town of people living in the sweet hereafter.
Adam, for me, is the kind of original filmmaker in my mind when I think of how to organize oneself for making a film, how to conduct oneself on a set. He's so respectful, he's so mild-mannered, he's so prepared, he's so clear and yet so kind. And I really sort of had the sense that that was the model I wanted to follow.
It's wonderful that the film exists and that it's permanent, and now it's even more, it's given this 4K restoration, which is like an incredible way of keeping it for posterity. But we didn't understand as we were making it that it would have that legacy. I think if you do, you're a little delusional, to be honest. No one goes into a project thinking it's going to be, considered, a classic.